part 2 on 4 easy ways to make backgrounds for your art journal pages. Do you ever stare at a blank page in your journal or on a canvas and just can't think what you want to do to it, where to start or begin? I know I do, and it's kind of intimidating sometimes. So doing a background, to me, that's the funnest part, the easiest part. But if you don't have any ideas on how to do a background, that's what I'm here for, and I'm offering you 4 different ways that you can get started on an art journal page. And today's video is with collage papers, or scrapbook papers. That's what it means, scrapbook papers. So anyway, let's get started. Well, what can I say about collage other than it's one of my favorite ways to do a background for a journal or even for canvases. All you got to do is gather up some scrap papers, tear them into different sizes and shapes, and then glue them down. So sit back and relax, grab a cup of coffee or maybe a glass of wine, whatever suits you, and watch the process as it unfolds. There's not much explanation at this point other than maybe picking scrap papers that go together, like picking a color palette. Then it's like putting a puzzle together. Well, the type of glue I'm using is a matte medium. It's very liquid, fluid type glue. It goes on and glides on very easily. I really, really love it. I use it a lot. I use it as, as a glue and also as a sealant. So anyway, it's a neat product. looks like I just took a big old gulp out of that matte medium, but I didn't, I promise. Phew, I finally finished one side, and now it's on to the next side of the page. I like doing, you know, these double layouts here. I think it just coordinates your journal pages so much nicer than to just do one page at a time. So at this point, after all the papers are glued down and dried, I like to get some off-white color, like a Titan Buff acrylic, a fluid acrylic paint with a sponge, and dab it on to kind of push the edges to the back. Okay, well, here's the finished product. This is what it looks like. What do you think? But anyway, I know I didn't show you how to stamp the stamps on here. I mean, but that's so simple and self-explanatory. But I did use my two homemade foam stamps that I use all the time. I love the little squares and then this donut-y looking thing, plus my dots. But anyway, tell me what you think. Leave comments. My next video will be about drizzling with acrylic ink, and that one's a fun one. So stay tuned, subscribe so that you don't miss out on any of the tips. Thanks, and I'll see you next time.